lights were bright, the room was loud, everybody screaming out my name. I wore a smile like it was proud, but inside I felt the rain. You were standing in the front row, clapping like you used to do, but I could see it in your eyes, I was losing you. We played our part so perfectly, like nothing had a crack, but every cheer from the crowd couldn't bring us back. After the applause, when the curtain falls, when the echo fades down these empty halls, it's just me and the truth. I can't outrun all the love we lost. After the applause, backstage in the quiet, I took off who I'd been, a hero for the cameras, but never for your heart within. You said I gave the world my best and left you what remained. I thought success would fill the gaps, but it only carved your pain. I kept chasing every spotlight while you stood in the dark, and fame can warm the silence of a breaking heart. After the applause, when the music dies, when the makeup's gone and there's no disguise, I hear your last goodbye, louder than the crowd and the loneliest sound. Was it worth the standing ovations? Was it worth your empty chair? Every trophy on the shelf feels heavier without you there. I had the world in my hands, but let you slip away, and no encore can fix what I threw away. After the applause, when the lights go black, there's no one left to cheer and no way to get you back. I trade every headline and every shining star above for one more night beside you and your quiet kind of love. After the applause, when the stage is bare, when I call your name and you're not there, all the praise in the world can't drown the cost of the only thing that mattered that I lost. The crowd fades out, but the silence roars, and I'm left with regret. After the applause, the lights still shine, but they don't feel warm. The songs still play, but they feel torn. And every time they scream my name, it only makes me pause, 'cause the loudest heartbreak comes after the applause. Your picture's still beside my bed, turned face down so I don't see. But I know every line by heart, like it's still looking back at me. The coffee mug you used to hold sits untouched on the shelf. I never thought I'd miss someone more than I miss myself. You took the future with you when you walked out that door. Now every dream we ever built don't live here anymore. I got all my love, nowhere to go. All these words I never showed. Every forever I still believe. With no one left to hold, I'm standing in the aftermath of everything we know, with a heart still full of you and nowhere for it to go. I tried to drown the memory in crowded rooms and noise, but love don't fade that easily. It just avoids the void. They tell me time will fix it, that someday I'll be fine. But time don't move the pieces when your ghost is stuck in mine. You said I'd find another, someone better for my soul. But how do I give my heart away when you still own it whole? I got all my love, nowhere to go. All this fire left to burn. Every lesson that I learned has nowhere to return. I'm holding on to hope, like it might bring you home. But hope feels like a prison when I'm here alone. Does it fall out of love slowly? Did it happen overnight? Was I the only one still fighting for us to be alright? If loving you was easy, then losing you was the cost. And I'm paying every heartbeat for everything we lost. I got all my love, nowhere to go. Every touch still in my hands, every promise that we made. I don't know where it stands. You were my every reason, my safe place in the storm. Now I'm left with all this love, with nothing to keep it warm. I got all my And maybe someday I'll find someone who fills this empty space. Maybe I'll look back at us without the same heartbreak. But tonight it's just your absence and the truth I've come to know. Hide everything to give. Now I've got nowhere to go. You walked in like summer light through curtains I forgot to close. Every shadow in my quiet life started letting go. Your life was reckless freedom. Your touch was gasoline. I didn't know a heart could burn that bright and still break me. You were everything I prayed for, everything I didn't see. That loving something perfect could be the end of me. I was broken but beautiful, by the way you said my name, by the fire in your eyes that I could never tame. You were heaven in my hands, but heaven doesn't stay. I was holding on to angels as they slipped away. Now I'm shattered by the truth that love can be so cruel. I didn't fall apart alone, I was broken by beautiful. You painted colors in my gray, turned silence into songs, made forever feel so close. I thought it couldn't go wrong, but roses grow with thorns inside, and I ignored the signs. Every time you pulled away, I called it just some sign. You were always half a heartbeat, half a step beyond my reach. I was drowning in your song while you stood there on the beach. I was broken but beautiful, by a wild and restless soul, by the way you'd pull me in, then let me go. You were like in a bottle, I was begging for the spark. Now I'm staring at the ashes of the burned out heart, and every piece of me still wants you, even though I know the truth. I didn't lose to something ugly, I was broken but beautiful. Maybe I loved you more than you loved me. Maybe I built us in my head. Maybe I saw forever in words you never said. Did you ever feel the tremor when our worlds began to shake? Or was I just the only one with everything at stake? I was broken but beautiful, by a half-committed kiss, by every almost promise that dissolved into the mess. You were poetry in motion, I was prose you never read. Now I'm sleeping with the echo of the things we never said. I was broken by beautiful, by the dream you let me chase, by the way your goodbye smiled and never matched your face. You were magic, you were madness, you were everything I knew, and I was still just falling if it meant I fell for you. 'Cause some scars don't come from battles, some come dressed in something true. I didn't fall for something fragile, I was broken by beautiful. to talk in certainties and always and in forever. Now every word between us feels like fragile changing weather. You don't say you're leaving, but you don't say you'll stay. And I'm standing in the silence, watching love turn gray. You don't hold me like you used to. There's distance in your touch. It's not a sudden goodbye, it's the slow unloving us. We're fading into maybe, into I don't know, into conversations that never really go. From I can't live without you to we'll just see how it goes. We'll lose this something steady, and nobody says it's so. It's not a crash or a breakup, not a clean cut or a blame. It's worse than walking away. We're fading into maybe. No. Your kisses feel like questions, like you're testing how they land. Your I love you sounds borrowed, like words you don't understand. You say you're just exhausted, that life's been overwhelming, but I can feel the truth inside. The spaces you're not selling. When I'm fighting, we're not healing. We're just drifting out to sea. It's slowly letting go of us while you're still holding me. We're fading into maybe, into nights that feel alone, into separate dreams inside the same old home. From fighter in the dark to barely burning flame, we're not ending in a storm, we're ending in nothing. Tell me if you're already gone, even while you're here. Tell me if I'm fighting for something disappearing. I could handle I don't love you. I could survive the pain, but I don't know how to live inside this in between. We're fading into maybe, into give it time, into forced goodnight kisses and rehearsed time fine. I'm reaching out to save us, but you're slipping through my hands. And the hardest kind of heartbreak is the one you don't understand. We're fading from maybe into almost letting go, into broken promises we're too afraid to show. For you're my only always, so I just need some space. We didn't fall apart at once, we disappeared in place. And I would rather hear you say that love is changing state than slowly watch us die while pretending we're the same. So if you're gonna leave me, don't do it halfway. Don't turn out forever into we'll see someday. 'Cause hope can be a prison when it's built on maybe, And I can't keep loving you if we're fading into maybe. Your lipstick stain is on the glass, still sitting where you left it. I haven't had the strength to wash the proof that you were present. The clock keeps ticking like it's cruel, like you don't understand. The time don't heal a single thing when love slips through your hands. You said we needed space to breathe, like I was stealing air. But all I ever stole from you was loving you too much to spare. Goodbye tastes bitter on my tongue, like words I never meant to say, like promises that burn too young and faded into gray. You kissed me like it didn't hurt, like leaving felt so right, but I'm still choking on the dust of us that died that night. Some memories don't fade away, they linger like a bird, and every time I say your name, goodbye tastes bitter in return. Your side of the bed's still colder, even under sheets of flames. I try to drown you in the whiskey, but you're swimming in my veins. Every song on every station feels like it's about us, like the world knows I'm unraveling, and it's never quiet enough. Like every I still love you. You're buried in your chest. You held my face so gently while you tore my world apart. Now every breath I take still feels like splinters in my heart. Some endings don't feel peaceful, some leave a twisted scar, and every road I walk alone don't lead me very far. Did you cry when you got home? Did your hands begin to shake? Did you sit there in the silence, feeling everything we break? Or did you sleep like nothing happened, like we were just a phase, while I was lying wide awake, reliving our last days? Goodbye tastes bitter on my tongue, like poison just as wine, like loving you was paradise, but losing you's a crime. I replay every second, searching for the turn. Now I'm left here in the wreckage of a love that once found home. If loving you was heaven, then leaving was the fall. And goodbye tastes bitter most of plastic stain is fading now. The glass is finally clean, but some things leave a flavor that never really leaves. And even if I find someone who helps my heart recover, I'll always know how heartbreak feels when goodbye tastes like another. Ooh, goodbye tastes bitter most of all. We used to light up every room like sparks that couldn't fade. Now we're shadows in the same house, avoiding what we made. Your coffee's cold beside the sink, my jacket's on the chair. We're living like we're strangers, breathing the same air. No screaming, no explosions, just cracks beneath the skin. It's not the fall that breaks a heart, it's what grows within. Now it's just us in ruins, standing where we stood, among the broken pieces of what was once so good. We're holding on to memories like they can still save us, but love don't live forever when it's drowning in the dust. We built it up together, now we're watching it lose. It's just us in ruins with nothing left to prove. Your eyes don't search for mine anymore, they drift toward the goal, like you're already halfway gone before you say what for. We talk about the weather like that's all we share. Two hearts avoiding honesty, 'cause truth feels unfair. We stopped saying I love you with the fire we once had. Now it sounds like something we're afraid to make bad. It's just us in ruins, tiptoeing through the past, trying not to touch the truth that nothing's built to last. We don't know how to fix it or even how it broke. Somewhere between forever and words we never spoke, we're dancing in the ashes of what we used to choose. It's just us in ruins with everything to lose. And we get too comfortable that we let the small things grow, that thought become the louder voice than the love we used to show. If I reach across the silence, will you still take my hand? Or are we only holding on because we're scared to stand? It's just us in ruins with cracks across the walls. We said we'd beat the odds, now we're breaking to the fall. I don't want another ending that we never tried to mend, but staying feels like hurting and leaving feels like the end. It's don't know how I'll move. I'm standing in the wreckage, just us in ruins. We used to light up every room. We were standing on the edge of something real and rare, close enough to taste forever, but too scared to go there. Your fingers trace the outline of a future in my hands, but every time it got too close, you pulled away again. We said let's not rush it, like time was on our side, but hesitation built a wall we never climbed. Now I'm lost in the almost, in the what we could have been, in the almost. I love you, you were too afraid to give. We were dancing around the fire, but never felt the flame, close enough to touch the stars, but never stake the claim. It wasn't quite a heartbreak, but it hurts the most, being left alone, lost in the almost. Call me late at midnight, say you missed my voice, but when the morning light came, you treated me like a choice. We built a house of maybes and slept inside the doubt. Every time I let you in, you found a way to black out. You said you needed freedom, the labels felt too tight, but love don't need a prison, just someone willing to fight. Now I'm lost in the almost, in the promises I've made, in the plans we talked about, but never dared to say. We were right there at the doorway, but never crossed the line. I gave you all close. Now I'm stuck here, lost in the Maybe if we were braver, maybe if we tried, maybe if you stayed one night instead of saying goodbye, would we be telling our story instead of letting it fade? Or were we always destined to be a what if we made? I'm lost in the almost, in the silence after you, in the ghost of every moment that felt so close to true. You were one step from my future, one word from my forever. The fear can steal a lifetime in less than one endeavor. I'm lost in the almost, in the near it never was, in the love that felt so sudden, but this all because we were inches from the mirror a breaking heart. You didn't leave me, but you didn't stay close, and that's why I'm still drowning. Lost in the almost. You say my name like it's fragile, like it might break in your hands. But I've been shattered for a while now, I just don't let it land. You trace my scars with your fingers, like you're learning how they start. But you don't know the kind of silence that's been living in my heart. If you're gonna stay beside me, don't just love me when it's easy. Don't just kiss me in the daylight when my demons are sleeping. Love me until it hurts, until the walls come down, until the truth we're hiding is the only sound. Hold me when I'm breaking, don't let go first. If you're gonna love me until it hurts. I don't need your perfect promises, words that fade by dawn. I need the kind of forever that stands when hope is gone. When I push you in the distance, when I test how far you'll go, will you fight your way back to me, or just let me lose control? 'Cause I've loved with half a heartbeat, I've loved with one foot out the door, and I can't survive another almost love anymore. Love me until it hurts, until we're stripped of pride, until there's nothing left we try to hide. Stay when it gets heavy, when the fire burns. If you're gonna love me until it hurts. I'm not afraid of the fall, I'm afraid you'll let me hit the ground. I'm not scared of the darkness, I'm scared you won't stick around. If forever is a promise, don't whisper it like a curse. I don't want safe and gentle, I want real and worse. Love me until it hurts, until the past forgives, until the broken parts of me remember how to live. Don't run from the explosion, don't flinch when passion burns. If you're gonna love me until it hurts. Love me until it hurts, until we lose control, until the cracks between us finally make us whole. Love me through the anger, through the fear, the worst. If you're gonna love me, don't you dare stop first. I don't wanna have hurt, I don't want rehearsed, 'cause you're gonna love me. Love me until it hurts. And if he leaves us bleeding, at least we'll know it's real. That are scars from something honest, been a love we couldn't feel. So hold me like you mean it, like forever's not a word. If you're gonna love me until it hurts. The clock just hit midnight, and the house feels like a grave. Your side of the bed still untouched, like it's waiting to be saved. Streetlights paint the ceiling in shadows shaped like you. I swear I see you moving, but it's just the empty room. Every second gets heavier, every breath feels wrong. Nights were never this quiet when you were holding on. It's midnight without you, and I don't know what to do. Every memory cuts deeper in this shaded blue. The silence screams your name like it's something I can't lose. Every night starts over at midnight without you. Your voice still lives inside my phone, but I can't press play. Hearing you say I love you would wreck me anyway. The coffee's cold beside me, just like the space you left. I try to breathe through missing you, but it steals what breath I get. You said we'd always find a way, no matter what we face. Now forever feels like something time decided to erase. It's midnight without you, and these walls don't understand how a heart can keep on beating when it's not in your hands. The moonlight hits the window like it's asking what I'll do, but I'm stuck inside the darkness of midnight without you. Did you know you were my safe place? Did you know you were my home? Now the only thing I hold at night is a pillow made of stone. If love was just a season, why'd it feel so absolute? Now every ticking second is just proof. It's midnight without you, and the stars don't shine the same. Every constellation whispers your forgotten name. I reach across the mattress like you might still be there, but all I find is emptiness and cold unspoken air. It's midnight without you. Ooh, it's midnight without you. days that you are gone. And no matter how I try, what I try to do, it always turns to heartbreak at midnight without you. The door still sticks the way it used to. Third stair creaks beneath my feet. Your coffee cup sits by the window, lipstick fading on porcelain white and cheap. The air still smells like your perfume, mixed with dust and yesterday. I keep the lights on in the hallway, like you're just running late. Every shadow in this silence whispers things I can't unhear. Every corner of this empty still pretends that you're still here. Nothing feels like home without you. These walls don't hold me like they did. Every room's just space and echo of the life we almost lived. I sleep on only half the mattress. I leave your side untouched, alone. It doesn't matter where I go now. Nothing feels like home. Your sweater's hanging in the closet. I swear it still holds you a shade. I press my face into the fabric just to feel your warmth again. The mirror shows a tired stranger with your goodbye inside his eyes. I never knew how loud a memory could be at night. I hear your laugh inside the kitchen, see your shadow down the hall. I'm still reaching in the darkness, but there's no one there at all. Nothing feels like home without you. The silence cuts me like a knife. I trade every single heartbeat just to bring you back to life. I trace your name across the ceiling, like somehow you might come back home, but every road just leads to nowhere. Nothing feels like home. The door still sticks the way it used to. Third stair creaks beneath my feet, and I still leave the lights on, hoping you'll come back to me. But deep inside I'm slowly learning some things are set in stone, And love don't live here anymore. Nothing feels like home. We carved our names in wet cement, said time would make it strong. We built our dreams like monuments, we swore they'd last so long. You traced forever on my skin, like ink that wouldn't fade. But forever's just a fragile word when hearts begin to change. I still remember how it sounded when you said I won't let go. Funny how the loudest vows are the first ones to explode. Now I'm holding pieces of a promise scattered on the floor. Every always that you gave me don't mean anything anymore. We were wrapped in something golden, now it's rusting in the rain. All I've got are broken fragments of the future we arranged. I believed in every word like it was honest. Now I'm left with pieces of a promise. The sweater still hangs by the window, like it's waiting for your touch. I should pack it up and move on, but I still love you too much. You said love takes forgiveness, said we'd fight for what we had. But love don't live in silence, and it don't survive half bad. You stopped choosing us daily long before you said goodbye. Sometimes everything started in whispers long before the final line. I'm holding pieces of a promise, trying to make them feel like if I press them close enough, they won't feel counterfeit. We were building something sacred, now it's scattered in the dust. All I hear is empty echoes of a shattered kind of trust. You can't glue back forever once it's fallen from its promise. Did you mean it when you said it? Or were we just young and blind? Was forever just a feeling that we borrowed for a time? If I could go back to that moment when you swore we'd never part, I'd hold that version of you closer before you taste your heart. I'm holding pieces of a promise, and they're cutting through my hands. Every memory's a reminder of what I can't command. You were my once in a lifetime, my safe place in the storm. Now I'm left in the wreckage of a love I still mourn. Now I'm drowning in the pieces of a promise that we once made, of the house we slowly grow in, of the plans that slowly decay. We said we'd be behind, said we'd never let it fall, but forever's just a word, and it's not forever at all. I would have fought through anything if you'd been honest, but you let go first and left me pieces of a promise. Everybody says I'm doing better, says I look okay, posting pictures going out like nothing's changed. I learned to wear my laughter like armor on my skin, but no one sees the quiet that I'm breaking in. I got good at changing subjects, good at I'm alright, but every time the room goes dark, I lose the fight. I'm smiling through the shadow, through the pieces on the floor, through the echo of your footsteps that don't walk here anymore. I'm holding it together while I'm falling all apart. Yeah, I'm master looking fine with a fractured heart. They see the surface, never the disaster. I'm a masterpiece of pretending, smiling through the shadow. I still drive past your corner, but I don't slow down. I still know your coffee order in every part of town. Your name lights up my screen sometimes, and I just let it ring, 'cause hearing you would only break what's barely hanging. I tell myself I'm stronger, that I'm finally free, but strength don't mean I'm healing, it just means they can't see. I'm smiling through the shadow, through the nights I barely sleep, through the promises I'm keeping that I'm not sure I can keep. I'm laughing in the daylight, crying at the dark, playing like I'm fearless while you're tearing me apart. They don't hear the silence after, when the noise gets thinner. I'm just barely surviving, smiling like a winner. Do you ever miss me, or need you feel overnight? Did you trade our memories for somebody new to hold you tight? I wish I had your time for walking away clean, 'cause I'm still sweeping up the mess you left in me. I'm smiling through the shadow, through the cracks inside my chest, through the ghost of every forever we never got to test. I'm wearing all this confidence like it's tailor-made, but underneath the fabric I'm unraveling afraid. I'm smiling through the shadow, through the damage and the dust, through the ashes of a love that turned its back on us. I wait like I'm not hurting, like I finally let you go, but every single heartbeat still tells me I don't know. They think I found the answer, they think I'm moving faster, but I'm still barely breathing, smiling through the shadow. Everybody says I'm doing better. You left without a warning, no final words, no fight. Just packed up all your silence and disappeared one night. No slam doors, no I'm sorry. No tears left on the floor. Just an empty space beside me, where you stood before. I keep replaying every second, trying to understand how something felt so solid could slip right through my hands. I'm still waiting for closure, for a reason, for a sign, for something that explains why you're no longer mine. Was it something I didn't notice, something I didn't see, or did you slowly stop choosing? Us and me, I'm stuck between moving on and holding on much too close. 'Cause you walked away in silence, and I'm still waiting for closure. Your number's still unblocked, but you never call. And I draft 100 messages, then delete them all. You said it's not about you, but that don't make it right. 'Cause if it wasn't about me, why can't I sleep at night? You left me with a question that echoes in my head. How do you bury something that was never properly dead? I'm still waiting for closure, for a door to finally close, to something that lets my heart accept what my mind knows. Did you ever even love me the way I loved you? Or was I just a chapter you already outgrew? I'm searching for a sentence that makes the ending slower, but all I have is silence, and I'm still waiting for closure. If you had screamed, I could have hated you. If you had lied, I could have blamed. But you left like we were nothing, like love was just a name. Now I'm arguing with memories, with ghosts I can't expose. It's hard to heal a heartbreak that nobody explains. I'm still waiting for closure, for a reason I can hold, for something that lets me finally let you go. Was I loving you alone while you were halfway out the door? Was I fighting for a future that you didn't want anymore? I don't need another chance, I just need the truth exposed. 'Cause you left me with a question, and I'm still waiting for closure. Maybe closure doesn't come from the one who walked away. Maybe it's something I must find in my own way. But tonight the silence still hits a little colder. You moved on without a word, and I'm still waiting for closure. There's a picture still hanging, crooked on the living room wall. We were laughing at nothing, now there's nothing at all. Your shoes by the doorway, like you're coming back soon, but the silence is louder than the space in this room. I hear your voice in the hallway, calling out my name, but it's just my heart playing games. It's the echo of us, bouncing off these empty walls. Every whisper, every touch, still lingers in the halls. I try to drown it out, but it's never quiet enough. No matter where I run, I hear the echo of us. I still drive past your street like I'm chasing a ghost. Every memory hits me where it hurts most. You said we needed distance, said it's better this way, but distance only stretches the pain day after day. I replay our last conversation, every word, every part, searching for a different cause. It's the echo of us in the songs we used to play, in the forever that we promised but couldn't make it stay. I try to let you go, but I'm still wrapped up in the shadow of love and the echo of us. The echo of us. Did you move on that easy? Did you pack me away? Do I cross your mind at the end of the day? Or am I just a chapter that you close without a fuss, while I'm stuck here drowning in the echo of us? It's the echo of us in every sleepless night, in every almost text that I don't have enough to write. You're that close in my lungs, the breath I can't adjust. I'm still living in the sound of the echo. It's the echo of us. It's the echo of us. It follows me around in every crowded room, in every quiet sound. I break, but it repeats, like it's never gonna stop. No matter how I fight it, it's all I've got. You may be grand, but you're still too much. I'm haunted by love and the echo of us. There's a picture still hanging, silence will finally be enough. We used to talk about forever, like it had our names engraved. Mapped out cities we would move to, kids and houses we would paint. We circled dates on calendars, dreamed past where we stood. Never thought the road we're on would split where it once was good. We thought love was strong enough to outlast every storm, but sometimes storms don't break the house, they just slowly change its form. This is the end we didn't plan, the chapter we never wrote. We built a life on promises, now we're watching it go. We said we'd never be the ones who couldn't understand, but here we are in silence at the end. We didn't plan. There was no big explosion, no villain left to blame, just quiet nights that lasted longer, and kisses not the same. It started turning inward, I kept pretending fine. We both felt something slipping, but ignored the warning signs. Love didn't die in one breath, it faded day by day, like colors from a photograph that slowly wash away. This is the end we didn't plan, the slow unraveling truth. We tried to hold it steady, but it slipped right through. We weren't built on anger, we weren't built on lies, just so much losing rhythm right before. If I could go back to the moment when we first felt the change, and fight a little harder, I'd say what I was afraid to say. But hindsight's just a mirror that shows what we missed, and regret's a heavy echo of a love like this. This is the end we didn't plan, no fireworks, no flames, just two people standing with different kinds of pain. We didn't need to hurt each other, we didn't need to fall, but sometimes love can weaken without needing to at all. This is the end we didn't plan, of a dream we swore was real, of the future we imagined, now the safety we could feel. We said we'd fight through anything, said we'd never let it back, but here we are, just strangers, trying to call it friends. Oh, I never thought forever would fit inside one space of the end we never wanted, the end we didn't plan. We used to talk about forever, we used to talk about who we didn't plan. We didn't plan, we didn't plan. It was raining when you told me, like the sky knew something I didn't. Your hands were shaking in the doorway, but your voice was cold and different. You wouldn't even look me in the eyes, just stare somewhere past my face, like loving me was something you had already erased. You said it's not that I don't love you, but that's when my whole world bled. 'Cause the words that followed after still replay inside my head. The last thing you said is tattooed on my mind. I need to find myself while I was losing mine. You walked away so steady, like you felt no regret, but I'm still living in the last thing you said. Your coffee cup is in the sink, your jacket's missing from the chair. Every little silent detail screams that you're not here. I tried to call you last night just to hear you breathe, but I memorized your voicemail like it's the only thing you left of me. You said someday you'll understand me, like that was meant to help instead. But understanding doesn't fix the last thing you said. The last thing you said still echoes in these walls. I just need some distance. Now I feel it in it all. You didn't even cry, didn't break, didn't bend, and I'm still breaking from the last thing you Did you rehearse it in the mirror? Did you practice how to sound so calm? Did you hold those words for weeks before you drive back home? Was I the only one still fighting? Was I the only one misled? Or did you stop loving me before the last thing you said? The last thing you said was you deserve someone better, but I only ever wanted this forever. You packed your truth in the sentences and left me with the debt of every broken promise in the last thing you like walking through the dead. I'm still haunted by the last thing you said. If I could change 1 second, if I could press rewind, we smile in front of strangers like everything's okay. We hold hands at the table, but there's so much we don't say. Your eyes avoid my questions, Mind pretend not to see. We're actors in a story that's losing its belief. We're masters of pretending that nothing's wrong inside, but every silent moment is where the truth resides. It's the tears we hide behind closed doors at night, the words we swallow down instead of picking fights. It's the space between our bodies when we're lying side by side. It's the love we're slowly losing, and the tears we hide. We used to talk for hours, now we scroll through different screens. You're laughing at somebody else while I drown in what it means. You say you're just exhausted, that life's been moving fast, but I can feel the distance growing deeper than the past. We don't scream, we don't shatter, we just quietly divide. And the loudest kind of heartbreak is the one you let slide. It's the tears we hide in the bathroom mirror light. I'm fine, we both repeat just to make it through the night. It's the dreams we stop believing, but we're too afraid to fight. It's the love that fades to silence. In the tears we hide, the tears we hide. Ooh, tell me, are you hurting too? Or am I alone in this? Do you miss the way we were, with just the comfort of a kiss? If we keep on going like this, we'll wake up strangers someday, holding on to history while watching it decay. It's the tears we hide that drown us from within, the apologies we never say, the wars we'll never win. It's the hope we keep alive while it slowly dies inside. It's the fear of being honest that makes us both stay. And I don't know if we're surviving or just too scared to try, but I feel love forever in the tears we maybe we could save it if we let the silence break, if we let the truth be louder than the smile we fake. But until we face the damage and stop living in disguise, we'll keep losing one another in the tears we hide. I remember the look in your eyes when the truth finally broke through, like a glass I couldn't put back after I shattered you. I tried to find the right words, but they fell apart instead. Every sentence tasted empty, hanging in the air we should. I said I didn't mean it, said it was just a mistake. Regret doesn't rewind the damage that we make. That was when sorry wasn't enough, when the tears wouldn't stop the flood, when the love we built so high crashed down in the dust. I reached for your hands, but you were already gone. And I learned to let some bridges burn too long. I said I'm sorry with everything I was, but that was the night when sorry wasn't enough. Your suitcase by the doorway was louder than your voice. You didn't scream, you didn't cry, you just made your choice. The silence felt like judgment. Every step you took was a chapter closing slowly in a story I mistook. I thought love could survive anything I'd done, but trust is like a mirror, once cracked it for never won. That was when sorry wasn't enough, when apologies felt small and the truth cut deeper than the lie that caused it all. You looked at me like I was someone you once knew, and I realized forgiveness wasn't something you could do. I would have given everything I was, but that was enough. But sorry wasn't enough. If I could turn back time, I'd choose my words with care. I'd hold you like the last breath instead of standing there. But time don't hear confessions, and hearts don't always mend. Sometimes I'm sorry is where the story ends. That was when sorry wasn't enough, when love outweighed the guilt, when the home we thought was solid collapsed on what I felt. I tried to drown in promises, but would someday be. The growth don't fix the version of me who had to leave. That was when sorry wasn't enough, when your eyes turned cold, when forever slipped away from the future we once told. I begged you not to walk away, but pride had done its part, and I watched the best thing in my life fade out of my arms. I said I love you through the dusk, but that was the night when sorry wasn't enough. I heard from a friend of a friend, you've been telling your truth, saying I was distant, saying I changed on you. Did I stop picking up calls? That I let the silence grow? But they don't know the whole of it, they only know what you show. Maybe I wasn't perfect, maybe I let things slide, but there's a difference between weakness and what you let them decide. That's your side of the story, but it's not the whole page. You're painting me the villain, villain while you walk off the stage. You say I didn't fight for us, like I just let it die. But you were halfway out the door before our last goodbye. There's truth and there's perception, and somewhere in between is the version of forever that we'll never get to see. You say I built up walls, that I shut you out too much, but you stopped reaching for my hand long before I stopped your touch. You tell them I was jealous, that I couldn't trust your heart, but you don't mention late night text, well, how we fell apart. I'm not saying I was innocent, I made my own mistakes, but love's not a one confession, it's the way that both sides take. That's your side of the story, and message chapters still. You skip the parts where you gave up and blame me for the fall downhill. You say I didn't understand what you were going through, but understand it fades away when honesty does too. There's two hearts in a breakup, two versions of a thing, but only one gets sympathy when someone shifts the blame. Did you tell them how you cried in the middle of the night? Did you tell them how I held you when you couldn't see the light? Did you mention all the times I stayed when things got hard? Or just the night I finally broke and showed my broken heart? That's your side of the story, and maybe you believe it too. Maybe it's easier to live with if all the fault's on me, not you. I won't fight for public favor, I won't turn this into war. But silence doesn't mean I wasn't hurt anymore. That's your side of the story, and I'll let you keep your flame if it helps you sleep at night without carrying the blame. I know I wasn't perfect, but neither what we love's not black and white. It's what we couldn't be. So tell it how you mean to. Say I let you down, but deep inside you know we both let love drown. There's your side, my side, and the truth we'll never know. Somewhere in my silence of how we let it go, of how we let it go. I heard from a friend of a friend